Hello there. Welcome in this video. In this video, I'm going to explain about copyright. Now, very important thing. If you are going to generate images using AI, there's one thing that you have to realize. It's a very simple thing. When you're creating images, the images, they have to be unique. They have to have a uniqueness to them. Uniqueness means something that cannot be copyrighted, something that no one can say, well, you stole that from me. That is mine. That is me. That is my design. So for example, here, when looking at this design here, it doesn't strike me as that there's anything as copyright. Because number one, you can see that we just have the sun. It's a sun with glasses. We have ice with glasses, a word, just chill, and some leaves, and that's it. Okay. So the bottom line is that this is something no one can copyright us on. And to make it simple, this is just imagination, purely imagination put on a piece of paper, something like someone drawing something from their own imagination. So that's how I would like you to use AI, right? It's the simplest way I can talk to you about copyright, is use AI in such a way that you just draw what you imagine to real life. If you do that, then it will be fine. But if you create copies, like taking a design like this one and making a complete copy of that design, then you could be not in trouble, definitely, because you can always say that, or you can always justify that design was your own and you didn't know that such a design existed. You just created it from your own imagination. But the safest route for you is to just use your imagination with these tools. And for example, this design here is an Etsy design with some font, Be Kind to Our Planet. If you're ever going to use fonts from Creative Fabrica or from any other software for that matter, it would be sensible for you to ensure that the font that you're using is well bought and paid for. What do I mean? That you have a membership in the software that you are using. So do not use a font or use a design or an image that you don't have the license to use commercially. Because when you have the license to use these elements commercially, then you will have no problem. For example, I can use Canva safely without having any issues with license, with copyright, and with all of these other problems because I have Canva Pro. I pay for it. They give me access to a license that allows me to use their templates and to modify them. And if you're ever going to use templates, I just want to tell you something about templates. Never use them as they are. Always modify the templates. Always add things to them, change fonts, remove graphics, add graphics, remove shapes, add shapes, change colors, modify. Even if you're going to use a template that you're already allowed to use commercially, but always modify things, add your touch to them. When you add your touch to them, then you can actually not have problems with copyright. So this is just a brief lecture regarding copyright because I know there's a lot of people scaring you. A lot of people, they're going to be steering you the wrong way, telling you can just copy other designs. No, you cannot copy other designs, but you can use your imagination and bring it to life with these AI tools. These tools are nothing more than a brush or a painting brush. And their goal is to help you put whatever you imagine into life. And that's it. Breathe life into your own imagination. Hoping that you've enjoyed this. And wishing you the best as always, Passive Income Gen Z signing out.